lend and borrow. What's the difference? You probably know them here, but we want to bring it here. Let's check it out. Hey there, English speakers, Jesse here. And today I just had a class with a student who made a common confusion, very common in most languages. And I'm not sure why, but I'm going to help you clear the confusion today. And that's the difference between lend and borrow. If we take a look at it, they mean two completely different things because when we lend something, we give it out. And when we borrow something, we're taking it. So let's actually write that here. So look at your notes. Lend, and keep in mind, this isn't exactly it. But lend, let's equate that with give. And borrow, let's equate that with take, right? So if you lend a pencil, you're giving a pencil. If you're borrowing a pencil, you're taking a pencil. Easy enough, right? Right. So let's go down this exercise that I created, and let's just do a little fill in the blank exercise and teach you a little bit about how to know which one to use. How's that sound? Good? I hope so. So let's take a look at it, and then I'll show you some details in the exercises. So number one, could you please her a pencil? She forgot hers. Could you please her a pencil? What do you think goes in here? Did you say lend? If you did, it's correct. Could you please lend her a pencil? She forgot hers. There's a little trick to know if it's lend or borrow. Sometimes, not every time, but lend would have the personal object behind it. So if you have things like me, him, her, us, then it would be lend because you're giving it to somebody. Same as give. Same as give. So normally 90% of the time, if you have a personal pronoun after the lend or borrow, it's lend. Let's look at number two. Could I, $5 please? I forgot my wallet. Could I borrow, right? Could I borrow? Another word for take you could have here is kind of have, kind of, right? Can I have a $5? Except for with borrow, you intend to give it back. With have, probably not. Could I borrow $5, please? We know two things. We know it's borrow because you want it, and it's borrow because you don't have a personal object. Number three, some students can books from their school. Some students can books from their school. Some students can borrow. And the key word that we see that we know it's borrow, from. From is a good key to know it's borrow. And I know, some of you are thinking, oh, I can't think every time, oh, is it from or to or blah, blah. But you have to think that at first. And then after you use it more and more, typically 5 times. If you use a new vocabulary word or a new grammar point by yourself without looking at it, you think your way through 5 times, it's yours. How about that? Right? Okay. Number 4. I can't go. Should I him my car? We have him, so should I, you got it. Should I lend him my car? Next, number 5. You may my bike if you'd like, just be careful. You may, did you say lend? If you did, you're wrong, because it's borrow. You may borrow my bike if you'd like. Just be careful. How would you say that using lend? I could, or I can, or I will lend you my bike. I will lend you. I will lend you. I will lend you this information. You just have to use it correctly in the real world. Okay. Number 6. Will Peter his grill to Jim for the weekend? We're going camping. Will Peter 2? 2 is a key word to show that we're talking about lend, right? Just like from is a key word to borrow. Borrow your pencil from the teacher. Lend your pencil to your classmate. 2 is a key word for lend. Remember that. And number 7. Lots of students borrow money from their parents, but they usually don't pay it back. So, these are some quick activities for lend and borrow. I hope it helped. Let's go through the examples one more time. Repeat after me. And focus on your pronunciation and the words that link together. Ready? Let's go. Could you please lend her a pencil? She forgot hers. Could I borrow $5, please? I forgot my wallet. Some students can borrow books from their school. I can't go. Should I lend him my car? No, I don't really say lend him. We can say lend him. Lend him. Number 6. Will Peter lend his grill to Jim for the weekend? We're going camping. And number 7. Lots of students borrow money from their parents, but they usually don't pay it back. Here we go. Quick, short, sweet exercises to help you become a more fluent and better English speaker. Use these on exams, IELTS exams, Cambridge exams, TOEFL exams. Make sure you use words like this correctly because they're common things to overlook, right? Because it is basic. You probably saw this title and said, lend and borrow. That's so basic. Yes, but many times we overlook the basic parts because they're basic, but we get them wrong. I do it in Spanish too, a lot. So focus on the basics, take these, use these, perfect these. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Also, you can stop by languagegalaxyacademy.teachable.com and sign up. You can enroll for free and get free email lessons. On Mondays, I'm going to give a general language learning tip, and on Saturdays, I'm going to take different errors, common errors from that week, and then I'll send those in the email, and you can see if you can correct these errors.